Right, here we go, day one. This is, hey, good to have you here. This is the website, and let me do this website to the screen away. There it is. This is the beginning of the 10 Days Love Rules Challenge, day one. So thanks for joining me. Over here, wearing glasses today because I'll be reading from my book. Thanks for joining me. Let's turn the camera that way slightly. Bit of light. Hi, thanks for joining me, and if you're here for the first time, thanks for joining me. I've got specifically certain people joining me who are in the period 10, sorry, wrong group, in the 10-day love rules challenge, and they're signed up. So I'm waiting for them to join in, and they may join in later, we'll see. Thank you, Cindy, for joining in. Join me. By the way, this scope is intentionally part of my 10-day, sorry, it's my 10-day love rules challenge. This week, find out more about it. Go to barryselby.com/challenge. It starts today. That's what I'm doing. How are you? And I'm speaking from my book, which is 50 Ways to Love Your Lover. And I'm going to cut to the chase on this one. I'll do another love scope later on. I've done a bunch of love scopes about relationships. Thank you, the Love Doctor indeed. This book is the content I'm teaching from in this series. So today's love scope is called About Your Journey, which is day one. And there's going to be 10 days of this. And the reason why it's called About Your Journey is because section 1 of my book is about your journey. What I'm teaching from, and if you're in the Facebook group for this event, there's going to be posted every day the chapters from each section. You get to vote on which chapter to go with. And because today I had some technical glitches and didn't get online too late in the day, all the stuff I prepared didn't get out in time. So this scope is going to be on the fly, but tomorrow's will be in sequence. So if you're here for the first time, don't worry about it, we can jump in. What I want to do is I'm going to take a vote for those of you who are online right now. Thank you for the hearts. See you back on the screen for hearts. I appreciate that. And again, if you're here for the first time, thank you. And if you're here for the first time, please swipe left on the iPhone, or tap the little guy in the iPhone or the droid. It should bring up my information. Tap follow so you follow my scopes. I'm going to do this every day. And this is going to be a 10-day run. Monday through Friday this week and Monday through Friday next week. On the weekend I have other things planned for my group who join me. So again, go to barryselby.com/challenge to find out all about this. So today love is not a losing game. Love is a winning game. Depends how you do it. And Zara, if you have any question about that, I'll help you with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read out the 6 chapter headings for today's scope. This is about day one, and it's from section About Your Journey. So I'm going to ask you to just hold on for a second whilst I read out the 6 headings and give me your votes. Which one of those will fit for you? If I don't get a consensus, I'll just do the one I choose. But I'll give you a chance to do it on this one. So here we go. Chapters 1 through 6. Chapter 1. Real education happens in relationship. Chapter 2. Freedom is a primary quality. Chapter 3. There's always more to have in romance. Chapter 4. Love in 3D, as in depth. Chapter 5. Relationships are like rubber bands. And Chapter 6. Relationship is a spiritual practice. So that's the 6 chapters. So I'm going to ask you to give me a number between 1 and 6, and I'll see which ones come up most frequently as which chapter I should speak on today in today's scope. It's a love scope, which is part of my regular series, but this is particularly for the 10-day challenge. This is day 1. So if you've got any thoughts on the numbers, please go ahead and put them up now. Number 6, okay. Any other votes? Any other votes? The song Rubber Bands, cute. If that's a chapter vote, put it in chapter 5, because that's what is number, that's the Rubber Bands one. So I've got chapter 6 so far. Relationship is a spiritual practice. Any other thoughts, quotes before I go forward? And I'll jump into that chapter and we can discuss it. And the other chapters, I know some people come in late, so if you're just joining me to find out more about what this is about, you can find out all about the 10-day love rules challenge by going here, barryselby.com/challenge to find out more about it, and sign up there to get the information about this program. Love is a losing game in a song. Interesting. Open to your choice. Okay, cool. Thank you, Julie. I appreciate that. Well, actually, I want to talk about relationships. Which one? Tempting, because they're all in my books. I'm like, which one should I talk about? Tempting. So I got number 6 was put up, and I got number 5 as well. That's what I read in there. So I'm going to choose between either relationship with spiritual practice or relationship like rubber band. Let me put this. I'm torn between which one to talk about because they're both juicy ones for me to talk about. So thank you for the hearts. Tapping on the screen gives hearts, by the way. The rubber band. Okay, then that's the vote. I got 2 to 1. Rubber band first. Spiritual practice second. So let me read the chapter full description first, and then I'll go into explain what I mean about it. So chapter 5. And by the way, you can get this book on Amazon, or if you want to get the immediate copy, you can get the ebook version from my site. If you go to barryselby.com/book, that'll take you to the page where you can get ebook version for $10. So it's a tip for you. Okay. Chapter 5. Relationships are like rubber bands. They stretch, they flex, and if overly extended, they break. So let me explain this in a metaphor. I'm trying to see if I have a rubber band handy that'll make it easier to explain. Sorry, I'm looking for, there we go. I had to find the prop for this one to explain what I mean. Behold, a rubber-type band. So explain this. So when you're in a relationship with somebody, there's always a sense of tension on that relationship. That basically keeps it exciting. If there's no tension, it's boring, it's flat, there's apathy, no energy. So having tension is key to a healthy relationship. But it's a certain amount of tension is the focus. So, to give you context, in this context, relationships under tension, because there's masculine and feminine polarity, there's excitement, there's stuff happening, there's things happening in a relationship. Except over time, things change. Now, one of the things happens, which I don't talk about in the book, is the apathy sets in. So, like, there's no energy and it's boring and nothing happens. But if you want an exciting relationship, you can maintain that. But what happens is in life, things happen. It could be through trauma or by choice, but one of the partners might decide, I want to get healthy and fit, so they start an exercise program. That's a different story. And Zara, you may want a different conversation than we're talking about here, so stay tuned. One of the partners in the relationship may decide they want to go on a fitness regimen to get healthy and fit, go to yoga, or they decide to go to school and study because they want to learn more things. That puts more tension on the relationship, which creates more exertion in there. At this point, and it happens in trauma as well, to be honest, if someone has in a car accident or has an illness, that puts tension on a relationship because it creates separation between the two people. You grow further apart inside the relationship, which is tension. Azar, remind I forgot your name for a second there, thank you. And I missed that myself, so yeah. So anyway, so relationship gets a greater tension when there is a change between the partnership. One partner grows or one person gets trauma through illness, accident, something else. It creates tension. When this happens, one of three things can happen. That's okay. One of three things can happen. Either, in the case of growth, like the one person says, I'm going to the gym and working out, I want to get healthy and fit because I'm tired of being a couch potato. The other person goes, I want to do the same thing. That sounds good, I want to do that. That brings the relationship back into balance and puts less tension in there. Still tension, but not painful tension, which is healthy. That's one option. And if it's in trauma side, the partnership may be where the person who hasn't been hurt has to really bring themselves into a place of compassionate space and loving for the person who had the trauma. It works both ways. That's one. The second option is the person who grows and evolves basically sees the person behind who's not been moving, this person down here, and says, you know what? I'd rather stay with my partner than work out. I'd rather stay with my partner than learn. I'd rather stay comfortable than stretch. I'm going back to where I was. It happens rarely, but it does happen sometimes. That's the second option for a relationship. The third one, which is kind of the one that's probably obvious, is the tension grows. The person who grows a lot further, the person down here doesn't want to move, and they say, you know what? I'm giving up. I'm going to keep going and studying myself and leave the relationship. It happens in a negative way and a positive way. So these are the three options for the rubber band experience, and that's the theory I talk about in relationships. Relationships and the rubber band, it's a vital part of that. And so when you have that in your relationships, it's got to be maintained, because relationships aren't something you sleep in. You're conscious in, you're growing in, you're evolving in. And so when I talk about more with my clients, a lot of times relationships in the past broke up because that rubber band, that energy, that tension in the relationship snapped and the relationship ended. Now it can happen through negative things too. Your partner may be someone who cheated on you or did drugs or did something that was solely against your belief systems, and you basically walked away and you had to. If you're unsafe, right, you had to take care of yourself. This is a vital piece of understanding about relationships, because the truth is your marriage was like the movie Mr. and Mrs. Jones. Mr. and Mrs. Jones and Mr. and Mrs. Smith. There's a movie, that was the assassin movie, and I think that's the one you're talking about. He did both, okay. So, because of that, the ending of a relationship, it's usually something that creates trauma inside. It creates pain inside, creates suffering yourself. And the truth with that is you need to do the work before you go into the next relationship, or you're likely to repeat the same thing again. So, what I want to tell you is that you've got to do the things in front of you, whatever's up for you, the pain, the suffering, the hurt, you've got to face it yourself. How do you do that? With a coach, a counselor, a therapist, a book, a support group, whatever that is. Obviously I recommend my services because I'm biased, but so you need to see. because your own heart's healing is required, because otherwise the next relationship, the same thing's going to happen again. So for you, and this is actually a fairly quick scope, it seems, which is fine. And a quick, I'll mention in a minute what I talk about the whole program, but here is the key. You've got to face what's in the way so you can actually grow and heal before you go into the next relationship. Vital piece of the work. All right? So that's going to be a short scope. Tomorrow's going to be longer, so we get into some deeper territory in tomorrow's scope. And what I will mention again, that's why I'm out. I understand. So it's good to do the work. Heart healing is vital. That's why my work is. I'm known as a heartbreak repair specialist for this reason. I serve my clients to help them heal their hearts. So a couple of quick things. One is you can still join in. You can see it. This is the 10-day Love Laws Challenge. You can still go to that. If you go to, oh, you can't read it very well. Let me do it this way. It's a bit easier. No, you won't. You don't have to be. So I'm going to let you know that. So again, here's the website. barryselby.com/challenge is the link. Go here to read all about what the program is about. It's a 10-day free gift from me to you. If you do it right, you can do it in short time. So you don't have to be that way. Okay, Julie, I'm grateful for that. Again, barryselby.com/challenge is with the page where you can find out more about this 10-day challenge. It's a free gift from me to you. We're going to do 10 days, Monday through Friday, 2 weeks, to talk about relationship skills and tips that will help you. This is the first one. It's just a warm-up. And this is just simply an example. I've got much juicier stuff to get to. You'll have that fun with that. Find out more about me that way. barryselby.com. Well, 50-ish is nothing. That's just, you're only starting second half of your life. So I'm telling you now, you have the opportunity. All right? So don't count yourself out by any means. I'm teaching from the book every day of the 10 days. Plus, I'm doing 3 special gifts at the end of the program. Sign up for the program. Check it out today. This scope's going to be archived and online for the people who are in the group. There's about 25, 30 people already in it. More can join. This is only the first day. It's going to go for 10 days. You can join in tonight. Later on, if you wish. Again, go to barryselby.com/challenge to get all the details. All right? That's it. So this scope was a short one, which is fine. It's a good warm-up. Tomorrow's going to get deeper and juicier, I know. And I want to tell you, we'll get into the book in detail again, and I'll post. By the way, if you are, short time, I understand that. If you are interested in this group, sign up today, because I'll be posting in the Facebook group that you can get to through the sign up the chapters for the next section, so you get to vote there and get what you want clearer, deeper and juicy in your own life, definitely, and in a relationship you can do that too. All right, so I'm just going to sign off now, because this is a pretty quick, succinct post. This is one of my shorter stories, by the way, the rubber band theory. You can ask me a question. Certainly you can. That's what this is for. What is your question that you have? It's a bit cold in here today. The air conditioning is working overtime. I'm not used to air conditioning normally, but it's on today because it's gotten so hot outside. Your question. I await your question. Did you see the doctoscope? The doctoscope. Qualify that, please. I'm not sure what you meant by the doctoscope. I'll mention the website again for those people joining in late and checking out barryselby.com/challenge. The son sleeping with his wife. No, I didn't read it. That was a scope, or that was an article? I didn't read about that. That sounds a little bit confused. If the son's sleeping with his father's wife, was him not? He's a psychologist. Okay, no, I didn't see that scope. Do you have a question about that? Because I can't speak to it as I didn't see it, so I don't know the details. That's the challenge of Periscope. I say something and then it takes 25, 30 seconds to get a response back. It was interesting. Okay. I didn't see the scope, so I can't comment to that, unfortunately. So do you have a specific question for yourself that I can answer? Because that's what I'll definitely do for you. If it's about that scope, I can't help you. All right? Just waiting for the last response. You wear scrubs. That doesn't help. Is there a question I can answer for you specifically that may have come up from that scope? Because it's about that scope, I can't help you, because I don't know whose scope that was to watch. That was the question. Okay. Well, sorry, I don't have an answer for you because I didn't see that scope. That's no problem. All right. So again, please go to the website, sign up if you haven't already done so for barryselby.com/challenge. You get all the information there about the 10-day sequence, and also you can sign up for it. It's free. Oh, okay. I don't know the scope you're talking about, so maybe. I don't really deal with most of that sort of well, from that sounds like a very esoteric and also a psychological approach. I'm not a psychiatrist. My work is in coaching and counsel, different energy. Ian, good to have you here, sir. Just finish up the scope. You get a name next time. Okay, great. Again, I'll be on again tomorrow. I'm right now planning to do these scopes every day at 4 p.m. for the next 10 days, Monday through Friday, 2 days in a week. Good evening, sir. If you want to find out more about this challenge, it's up here, barryselby.com/challenge. That's the link. That's where you can see the whole thing, either way. It's a 10-day challenge based on my book, so Monday through Friday, both weeks, from the book. And this is the wrap-up of this one. This was the first chapter. Thank you, sir. Thank you, I appreciate it. Well, you're in your profile picture. This one was about your journey. I've got a lot more content here to go through, so you'll have fun with this. We'll get you going on your love life and relationship questions. All right? So I'm signing off now because I've got to go take care of some other stuff. Thank you. Well, I'm planning to do a different shirt every day if I can find clean shirts. But it's fun. Wearing the red one every day is going to be weird. So I'll be back again tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Please sign up for the list. You'll get the emails and the links and everything with that. My free gift to you for 10 days. Come and join me. It's fun. If you want to go deeper, you can get a consult, discovery session with me in my profile. Let me see if I have it on a piece of paper anywhere. I have something that's a paper in front of me. No, that's not that one. I don't have it. Oh well. In my profile, so I have window stuff. This is a 10-day free program. You sign up for it. Just go to my website here. Catch that one? barryselby.com/challenge. That's where it's all free. You said free what? That you can sign in for. It's 10 days. My gift to you. If you want to get a discovery session, also a free gift to me. If you want to go deeper privately, personally, if you're in my business profile, my Periscope profile in the bio, there's a link to a discovery session, which is the consult. It's the first link in my profile. And that'll take you to a web page where you can sign up for a 30-minute conversation with me and you and get you where you want to go. All right? That's it. Signing off for now, and I'll post the replay in the Facebook group if you've already joined that. And if you want to find more about it, go to the challenge page. I will see you soon. Take care, and back tomorrow. Tomorrow is, by the way, just a preview. Tomorrow's topic is going to be about love and romance. Ooh, should be fun. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye. I'll put the sign up again. Here, barryselby.com/challenge. That's where you go. And if you go to barryselby.com, the website, there's all sorts of content in there, including the consult, which is the Let's Chat button at the top of the page. All right? That's it. I will see you tomorrow.